Akademiks can't ride no wave.
1 second. I'm actually going to play this as well. Matt Rife is saying something actually pretty interesting, and he's actually he's explaining how he felt that TikTok betrayed him. Now, if you don't know, Matt Rife is a comedian who popped off via social media, being really interested in his crowd work. And he's a comedian, as I said, but he amassed 20 million followers on TikTok. He said over time, basically, TikTok, once they got in their bag, they're like, hey, listen, we're good. We don't want to suggest your page anymore. And even though he had 20 million followers, he felt like he couldn't even access like even a 1% of it, which kind of goes back into this idea of these social media companies that are supposed to be aiding and helping the artists or helping the listener. At some point, they start thinking about their own bottom line. Well, do we care about the listener? Do we care about us? And the idea of like giving Matt Rife the access to his 20 million followers without them getting a cut is like, for what? And he actually talks about this here. Check this out.
Look, I hate TikTok. It's the most poisonous thing on earth right now. When it was about to get banned in America, I was stoked.
You're like,
I was
yes!
so excited, man. Because it's also, it's unreliable.
Right.
Like, I built an audience of, I think I'm at like 20 million followers, or like 19.7 or some shit. So, I mean, I was getting to a point where I was getting 1 million views an hour on there as soon as I posted a video. It was an explosion of exposure on there. And then little by little, it started to go away a little bit, which I'm like, that's fine. You're only something new and fancy for a little while. And then after about a year and a half went by, they just completely dropped off. I couldn't reach any of my followers for some reason. So I started hitting up TikTok. Like, they can find you a representative that works over there and everything. And they told me to my face on Zoom, they were like, yeah, we just don't push stand-up anymore. I was like, okay, so I have 20 million followers.
One thing I like about TikTok, they keep it a bean. They keep it a bean. Like, they're like mad honest about it. I think most of the other platforms, they're really dodgy about it, or I think they're like trained to not like, obviously I got reps at all these places, so I don't want to call out one particularly. I'll be honest. I've been on a call with a rep, and I was clearly shadow banned for whatever reason. I said, hey, listen, yo, I think we're shadow banned. Could you fix that? And when I said that word, bruv, it was like, yo, you ever said like a word around a bunch of people that they were like, how does he know? Like, I could tell they were like the whole mood changed, and then they were like, what? We don't know what that is. And I was like, it was like almost like they felt like I had a wire on me. And I'm not gonna lie, that particular that company never admitted that they ever shadow banned. And I'm like, this is obvious how y'all do. Which to me alone, I was just like, that's interesting. But the thing with TikTok will tell you the truth. I told you my TikTok story. It kept it a beat. Yo, bruv, listen, fuck what you posted, nigga. If we want to turn your shit up, we just do it, nigga. I was like, oh, shit. All right.
Who want to see what I'm posting, and you won't let them see it. And they're like, yeah, we only push the trends that are current right now. And they said stand-up comedy was a trend on our platform, but you kind of helped spearhead it quite a bit. But they were like, it went on for much longer than it should have. Most trends only last like a month or two. And now we just don't push stand-up as a platform. And they were like, good luck. And I was like, well, how am I supposed to like?
So what am I do? What am I doing with the 20 million followers that I got?
Yeah. So I said, how am I supposed to reach it? What do you suggest? They said, maybe just do the trends. Like, if there's a new dance people are doing or whatever on Zoom. I said, I'll kill myself on TikTok live before I ever dance on TikTok. Are you crazy? They didn't find it funny at all, but I was also dead serious.
Right.
I'm not going to do that, man. Like, my stand-up is what got me.
Now he's kind of being facetious. He wasn't going to actually commit, the S word. I do want to say his story and him saying this is so eerily reminiscent of like what I told you guys, because that's what they said. They said, hey, listen, and it looks like TikTok has this, I don't know about it anymore because, it got, pretty much divested, and now Oracle pretty much owns it. Their idea to me was like, they said, if you want to get popular, don't get people to want to do what you want to do. Just basically follow these trends that either I don't know how they picked them, but that our algorithm were picking. And that's what I realized about TikTok. They are loyal and they're all about it. So they told me the same thing they told me. Yeah, stop doing comedy, bro. Just go do a dance. If it's dancing week, do a dance, and you'll get more popular. But if you're gonna go against the trend, you're not gonna get more popular, which means that TikTok actually fully believes that their algorithm, that's it.
I mean, this far.
Right.
Whether it be the crowd work clips or material from the special, whatever it may be, it's such a shame that I can't advise other comedians to like build an audience on social media because eventually they're just going to shift the algorithm and you can't reach them anyways.
Exactly.
It's so unfortunate.
They want to keep you in place. They're not going to let you get too big now.
No.
They're not going to
Yeah, but that's all social media platforms, I believe.
let you get too
They as much as it sounds like a conspiracy, they have a knob. They have a knob. They can just turn somebody back on.
No, they told me.
Or a topic or a hashtag, whatever it may be, and then that no longer gets exposure anymore. But I never wanted to do it. I don't love social media. I think it's incredibly.
Hey, we rely on it for our for us to make money and for us to promote stuff. So it's hard to kind of like, separate those two things. But interesting. I hope you guys take that into account. How interesting that actually ends up being, right? All right, we will continue.